Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another StarCraft 2 cast with me, District StarCraft. Today we have another game from reddit.com/r/castit, and today it's going to be a PvC with our good old friend NinjaDuckBob. NinjaDuckBob is spawning in the, what is that, 5 o'clock position, 4 o'clock position, and he's rocking the red trunks right here. And in the 9 o'clock position of Catalina, we have our blue Stark player. It is Humberto. Si habla español. And okay, here we go. Production tab is up, and so as I said, it's going to be a PvC with our gold old friend NinjaDuckBob, who is a random player. It's pretty high in plat, I think, right around rank 20 or something in Platinum League, playing random, which is pretty cool. I just started playing random myself, and I'm probably gonna drop down a bit from Diamond League. But we'll see how this game plays out for NinjaDuckBob. Humberto is going to go for a 15 hatch, as what it looks like. Nope, he's sending out a double scout. No, it's just sending out a drone scout for now, which is pretty rare in CVP. But personally, I like doing that as Zerg, because you can deny the Protoss expansion, and I just get really annoyed whenever a Zerg player does that to me. So I think it's good, alright. And NinjaDuckBob is going for some kind of forge expand, I think. He's got the pylon on the low ground, but I don't know what he's building yet. Humberto is getting the spawning pool and an extractor as well. So he's going to go for some perhaps early Ling aggression. He's going to get speed nonetheless, and he can definitely apply pressure with that. NinjaDuckBob, his expansion is earlier than Humberto, which is pretty rare in PvC for a Protoss player to have an early expansion than the Zerg player. But so it's looking pretty good right now for NinjaDuckBob, but he has to react accordingly to this Zerg aggression that I suspect is coming, since Humberto is not producing any sort of probes, or drones rather, sorry. Here we go. Is that going to be Lings? It's not going to be Lings. Alright, I was wrong once again. As I always am in my cast. But an extractor trick going down. No, it's just an extractor. He wants to keep that drone alive, so he's building an extractor for now. He's pulled the guys off of the geyser, and why did he do that? Yeah, there we go, he's putting them back in. He hasn't even started metabolic boost, and he's on 60 gas, so he has to get him back in there. That was a pretty weird play there from Humberto. It looks like he abandoned his certain aggression plan. I don't know, he's getting 2 Zerglings for now, but he started producing drones once again. The extractor was finished in the main base, which I don't think was planned to happen. But anyway, NinjaDuckBob is getting a cannon up right now, as well as a sellout. Personally, I skipped the sellout, and that is just to be able to continuously produce probes. But it's a bit too risky, I think, to do that. So I should probably stop doing that. NinjaDuckBob, he knows what's up. And having this geyser being delayed is super annoying. NinjaDuckBob already wanted to drop that second geyser. He's gonna have to get a bit earlier here at expansion, around 5:30 perhaps. 790 score is going down, and it's a pretty cool wall actually. It's looking pretty sweet. I think that's Zergling tight. I don't know. I hope so. Yeah, it probably is. Those Zerglings always somehow manage to slip in there. I have no idea. And yeah, 5:30. Oh, my skills are on point. And third base right now going down for Humberto, and perhaps it's going to turn into a macro game. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like right now. Oh my god! I just woke up, and I saw there were a lot of things being submitted to cast it, or rather, a lot of people have submitted before Christmas and stuff. And I have been casting for a long time, so I have to do casting right now, even though I'm a bit tired. Alright, but what I'm wondering about is what tech NinjaDuckBob is going to go for. He's got no pylons in his main base, and we're at the 6-minute mark right now. He should have dropped some sort of tech. Stargate, Robo, Twilight. But so far, only on 1 gateway, and he's going to start piling up minerals here. Yes, he is. Finally getting that pylon in the main base, which allows for him to drop some sort of tech in that. Then the geyser goes down. Here we go. NinjaDuckBob finally gets that third, or no, rather, his 4th geyser up. So let's see. Dropping another pylon. Are we going to see tech now? Tech. gateways. There's the Twilight Council and a Robo as well. And there we go, a lot of gateways coming down too. So NinjaDuckBob putting them in a nice circle surrounding this pylon, but this could turn into an Atosis pylon, ladies and gentlemen. Who knows? Hydralisk then going down right now for Humberto, and he doesn't have a Roach Warren, I think. Let's go to structures. No, just the Hydralisk then so far, which is pretty rare. Oh, he might go for a sick 9-minute timing with Zerglings and Hydras. That would be super sick. Those were so good. Okay, this is the way it is. NinjaDuckBob has to get out Colossi to deal with both Zerglings and Hydras, but at the 9-minute mark, you're rarely gonna have any Colossi out, or just barely popping out. So a Zergling Hydralisk timing is gonna be super strong at the 9-minute mark. I think J-Dong did this in early Heart of the Swarm, but it was super good. So we'll see. We'll see if that what Humberto decides to do. Just hang a sip of water. My throat feels like it's been gutted open or something with a knife. Grooved Spine is on the way, as well as double evolution chamber, so perhaps it's not going to be any sort of aggression. He's not producing any units, so I highly doubt that. But we have a Dark Shrine coming down for NinjaDuckBob, as well as a War Prism, so he wants to do some cheeky stuff with the War Prism and the Dark Shrine. I feel like NinjaDuckBob often cheeses. I don't know, perhaps that's wrong, I have no idea. But I think he often goes for some sort of Dark Templar play or something. Which, personally, I don't do that a whole lot, but I feel like Dark Templars are underutilized. They're super good, they can deal a lot of damage to an unprepared opponent. Wanting in the pylon here with, or the cannon rather, with a lot of pylons. And not gateways this time. Usually you see one pylon there, one gateway, but he wants to do it with pylons. Here we go, 8 Zerglings being produced right now, and a lot of them are already out on the map. But Humberto is droning hard. It's 15 drones right now on the production tab. He's getting geysers as well. It's not money from here though, so it's a bit of a waste getting geysers. Cannon has finished, and these Zerglings are not going to be able to deny that expo for now. Where is the War Prism actually? I'm not keeping an eye on that. Oh, this is being spotted so hard. I don't know what. Oh, there are the DTs coming in right now. They are being spotted right now by Humberto. And NinjaDuckBob's gonna get his War Prism out of there. Very nice play. It's gonna kill the Queen. And now it's gonna go to town. But the Overseer is already finished. Of course, these Dark Templars can one-shot Zerglings, so they can already deal a bit of damage to them. But yeah. Oh, it morphs. Oh, that was super cool. Save it! Save it! Why didn't you pick it up? Oh, man. Would have been cool if you picked it up and just get out of there with the Archon. Then do some Archon, drop her ass. That'd be super sick. NinjaDuckBob is producing Hydralisks. Oh, Humberto right now is producing Hydralisks, and it's gonna be able to deny that War Prism, I think. It's also producing 11 Overlords. Alright. 11 might be a bit of an over exaggeration. I don't know how to pronounce that word. But NinjaDuckBob is getting his third base up right now. It should be behind in the income. Yeah, we Protoss players always are. And I don't know how we're winning games, but somehow we are. It's getting 2 more robos. Jesus Christ, going up to 3 robos right now. Does he even have a robotics bay? Structures? No, he does not have a robotics bay. So I do not know what it's gonna produce from these robos. I have no idea. He's getting a lot of salads here though. Oh, okay. No. Oh, that's a Dark Templar. He's silly goose. But alright, Humberto is getting his 4th base up right now. He's gonna start droning to that one as well. Jesus Christ, droning a whole lot of units. 80 drones right now, and this is super good. This is so good for him. If he's droning up heavily, he's gonna have a sick income. He can drop a lot of spines and a lot of spores later on in the game. NinjaDuckBob, I don't know what to say. It's just starting mining fully from that 3rd base, fully operational, and he's getting solid Archon style, which is kind of weird, but it's getting Charged Archon Immortal, which is, oh, it's good, I guess. But I think he's gonna have to get some more splash damage. The Archons are not gonna be enough, I fear. He needs some sort of Storm or Colossus. Or Colossus. Oh, Colossus indeed. Swarm Hosts apparently are in production, or not Swarm Hosts rather, but the Enduring Locust upgrade. Which, you know, with seeing Swarm Hosts versus a Charged Archon Immortal style, I think NinjaDuckBob is going to be in a tough position fighting that. It's going to have to get a lot of observers out, a lot of detection, and then try to get on top of the swarm house somehow. Perhaps split up his army and juke the locust. I have no idea how it's going to deal with swarm house with this style. But we'll see how he manages to do it. The Overlord's gonna get pushed out of here, denying the 4th base for NinjaDuckBob. But Archon steals. Okay, look at this. Hang on. Oh no, we can't actually see that. But I think Archon deal base 47 damage to biological units. Perhaps with some upgrades. I don't know. But it's around 47. Perhaps it's 45. With base to every single biological unit, which is every single Zerg unit. Every single Zerg unit is taking 45 to like 50 damage versus Archons, which is just absurd. But both these players are playing very defensively and macro heavy. Oh, except for this guy. They're both expanding very heavily, and now Humberto said enough. He's gonna move out with his Swarmhouse right now. Plant him over here at the 3rd base of NinjaDuckBob. Gonna start laying siege to that base. I think that's an expression. I think so. So yeah, it's gonna wait for a couple of more Swarmhosts. And look at the upgrades. Upgrades are actually super important in PvC. It's got +1/+1 melee and carapace, and NinjaDuckBob is on the +1 attack. So not super great upgrades for these players. Now Humberto started moving in here with his Swarmers. Remember that, or with his Locust, and remember that he has the upgrade Enduring Locust right now. So these Locusts are not gonna die anytime soon. And this, I feel like this 3rd base is gonna die super quickly. And NinjaDuckBob, he knows what's up. He can't fight that. Boom, on the other side of the map immediately. And now it's gonna start pushing here. Does he have an observer here? Units, no observer here. But his splash damage actually killed off a couple of Swarmers, didn't it? I think so. And now it's moving in. The arm supply is actually pretty even for both players. Pretty even for both players. NinjaDuckBob is ahead though. And yeah, ooh, this is gonna turn into some sort of base race here. But I think NinjaDuckBob is ahead. These Locusts are not dealing too much damage here, and it's taking quite a while for them to kill this off. 3rd base is still alive though. Not a lot of procs there. Here we go, Spine Crawlers being dropped, but they're not going to be ready in time. NinjaDuckBob, he is moving, he is completely, he's gone mad. This guy is just moving up here. What's that word I was looking for? I don't know. All the Spine Crawlers get killed off, and now the Archons are dealing a lot of damage to this. The Immortals deal, they got +1, how much is that? 55 damage to every single structure, which is just absurd, absolutely. And look at this, look at the minimap right here. NinjaDuckBob is everywhere. He's over here as well with DTs. It's just blinking everywhere, flashing white lights. Here we go. Yeah, finally the 3rd base for NinjaDuckBob is going to die, and the Ultralis Cavern is going to fall. I don't know what Humberto can do in this game. I don't think he can save all of his expansions with these Swarmers. Perhaps he can. I don't know. Locust deal 12 damage, I think, per shot, and they can easily kill off all of these units with enough time. But perhaps time is the one thing he does not have. There are no observers out though, so NinjaDuckBob cannot kill any of this off. And he's getting trapped here, apparently. There we go, it was on the move command. So yeah, there are 3 observers. Holy shit, how did I miss those when I looked earlier? Oh, I was gonna lose him! No! Oh! He lost all of his observers, and I don't know if he can deal with this now. There are a lot of swarm hosts here, and the army for NinjaDuckBob is dwindling here. Armor supply right now is 68 to 53, but he's just gonna lose every single engagement in cost efficiency due to those 3 locusts. But remember that NinjaDuckBob is still mining a bit. He is soon gonna mine out. Look at this, 115, 120, 200, 500. Not a whole lot left. Oh no, he's gonna have to recall. Recall. He's not recalling, guys. He's trying to run. He does have a stabilized at its 3rd base somehow. I don't know how he kept that alive. So he can start mining from that 3rd base, and he should be ahead right now in the mining. And he is, it's 1,000 minerals to 600. But these mineral patches are a lot fresher than NinjaDuckBob's main base patches are, and the natural patches. Yeah, you can look at this. They're almost mined out. 120 supply right now to roughly 90. So NinjaDuckBob is definitely ahead in supply, but not in. I don't think he can trade cost efficiently with Humberto anytime. I have no idea how he's gonna do that. But perhaps he knows something I don't. Oh, these swarmers gonna walk right by him, and NinjaDuckBob is not spotting these. That is super bad for him. Imagine getting on top of those and just dealing a lot of damage. That'd be super sick. Humberto getting another base over here. And he needs to do that. Yeah, he is getting a lot of bases over here. And that's what he needs to do. He needs to get a lot of expansions out and try to buy time with the swarm host. The third base for NinjaDuckBob is going to fall, and that is awful for him. But now NinjaDuckBob is going to be the one applying pressure. A couple of spines are in position here. That's actually quite a lot of spines. Spore crawlers and the swarm host as well. But NinjaDuckBob has got a strong army here. Remember that he has these immortals which deal 55 damage per shot. So they can easily take down every single structure. Now they deal 60 damage. They got the +2 attack. Not the best control here from NinjaDuckBob. A couple of units getting stuck there. Oh, run! Yes, he saves the immortal in the nick of time right there. And now NinjaDuckBob, I think he's gonna take down the only mining base of Humberto. He's gonna kill these drones. Oh, unfortunately he's not gonna get any drones. And look at the minerals. Look at the bank for NinjaDuckBob. It's at 7k right now, and 1,200 gas. And they can just indefinitely. Is that a word? I don't know idea. He's gonna be able to warp in cellars for a long time. That's what I wanted to say. The locusts are dealing a lot of damage though, and I think units lost is going to favor. Yeah, it's what? I thought it was gonna favor Humberto. I don't know what. Well, Humberto just lost a lot of structures though, so that might be why. But Humberto is still high on the base count, but he has to start off from scratch. He's building a spawning pool right now. He's gonna be mining super much. He's ahead by super ahead in the income right now, and he can start producing drones from every single base. Fortunately, he's not doing that right now. I have no idea why. Perhaps he's too focused on the swarmers control. But he should start producing drones from every base. Just drop a couple of spines and spores if he's feeling unsafe. The DTs, oh my god, the DTs in this game have dealt so much damage. They killed off a lot of bases and a lot of important structures. So, very nice play there from NinjaDuckBob, utilizing those Dark Templars as well as he can. But now the Swarmer is gonna start laying siege to the natural base of NinjaDuckBob. The DTs, man! The DTs! Where are the observers at? 2 observers chilling in the middle of the map, not doing anything. Not good for NinjaDuckBob. He needs those. He needs those observers with his Dark Templars to be able to take out these swarm hosts. The expansion here is gonna fall, and Humberto is just transferring drones as he always has been, just transferring drones between bases. Finally, the observers are getting into the fight. I don't know. Is this NinjaDuckBob's expanding over here? I have no idea what's going on, but apparently NinjaDuckBob's expanding over there. Okay, that's for sure. But the expansion is going to fall, or is it? No, he might be able to save it. Yeah, he killed off the swarm house with his DTs, and now he can just end these locusts. So I have no idea where this game is headed right now. 80 supply to 57. Armor supply is favoring NinjaDuckBob, and he's killing off these expansions with his DTs. I fear Humberto may die here, but he's building spines and spores here. This is a spore crawler. It's gonna have detection, but these spines are a bit too late. I don't know. The DTs kill off that base, and now they're moving in, right? Oh, they're just getting stuck on the lava and the broodlings, which may give Humberto enough time. 2 spores are finished right now. But now the spines are getting focused down. He has to save these spores, but an awful position with those drones. Another spore here. No, that's a spine. Now the spines are finished. I think they're gonna be able to clean this up. There's still 1 spore over here. And yeah, NinjaDuckBob's gonna have to back out. So Humberto's staying alive for now. NinjaDuckBob is harassing over at the other side of the base. Oh, other side of the map with Archons, which is something I've never seen before, I don't think. And where is this game headed right now? NinjaDuckBob is not minding anything. He is ahead in the supply, but I don't think he can break this. No, he can definitely not break this. Oh my god, that's a lot of spines and spores. And I think Humberto knows this. He knows NinjaDuckBob cannot break this at all. So perhaps they're gonna start macroing again? I don't know. I don't know. What other units look like for NinjaDuckBob? 5 Archons, 9 DTs, and 2 Senates. Okay, a couple of more Senates being whooped in. But I doubt that he's going to be able to break this. Spines have 300 HP and they deal 20 damage, right? I think it's 20 damage. So if he tries to move up here, it's going to have a rough time. So that's a lot of Archons though. He's got 5 Archons right here. But yeah, the Spines, too strong. Dealing so much damage. DT's moving in right now, but there is detection everywhere. There is detection everywhere. Oh, it's gonna lose the observer. Nope. Great control there from NinjaDuckBob. Let me go. The Senates are moving in right now. Senates are tanky, but they're not that tanky. Oh god. Falling so quickly. And I hate this as a Protoss player. I hate playing against spine crawlers. Jesus Christ, they're so strong. Here we go. It's moving in right now. With this entire army. A lot of DTs in the back. And wow, he's gonna break these super easily. Well, he's losing quite a bit of units though, but I don't think it's gonna matter. I was completely wrong, ladies and gentlemen. I thought there was no way he's gonna break that. But he warped in quite a lot of units, and now Humberto was defeated. Oh my god. So, somehow, NinjaDuckBob managed to deal with Swarm Host without even building a single Colossi or Templar. And I have no idea how he did that. And remember that NinjaDuckBob is a random player in Platinum League, which is pretty good. So NinjaDuckBob, I hope you enjoyed this cast. If I feel tired, if you think I sound tired or anything, it's probably because I'm pretty tired. And but I hope you keep submitting games, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.